What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in. This your man, the mayor, little homie Jack, courtesy of We Out Travel Group. I'm just throwing my prep together in the suitcase. I know you got to bring the essentials, man. I got Donnie in there. I got a couple games in there. I had some champagne in there. But yo, first and foremost, man, this is my first time using these Ray-Ban Metas, man. We headed to Panama, so check us out. I had the Uber come pull up. You know, it's only right. And kind of just get this thing going, man. So we got a small group trip coming out to Panama, man. It's only going to be a handful of us. So I said, you know what? Instead of doing the big camera setup, our usual thing, I said, yo, let me just do a one-on-one personal vlog. You know what I mean? And just kind of take y'all with me at the same time with, you know, testing out these glasses, man, and see how everything comes out. All right, so we rolling, man. I ain't too far from the airport, so we rolling right now. I'm checking out my man. She just dropped a podcast episode. Shout out to the Round Table up there in Jersey. But yeah, man, I'm kicking back. I'm rolling. I'm ready. You know, let's get to this airport. Now, I did have to call one of my homies, man, because I didn't know that Copa Airlines flies out of international. I guess they are part of Delta. I'm always used to taking all the other internationals. If I'm not taking Delta, I'm leaving out of the domestic terminal. So I had to make a little pitch stop phone call that we didn't catch right here, but that's cool. But shoot, we here. You know what I mean? Let's go in here and let's figure out where our gates are, where everything is at. Let's get situated. Let's get ready. Let's find the closest bar first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep that prep going that we had earlier. Let's hit that bar. Let's get active.
You too, man.
Not gonna front. I'm feeling these glasses though. You know, this was new. You know, it's crazy. It's a crazy feeling when you recording people and they don't know it. I kind of didn't get over that feeling. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know, I feel like an undercover spy or something, like I'm police or something. But it's all right. You know what I mean? It gave me a whole different look. You know, now I'm in here. I'm like, all right, this is where I usually check my bag at. So I'm like, damn. My man said that it's not here, but I never been to the back corner of the airport on the international side. So I just thought everything was just straight Delta for real. And he was just like, nah, I think I might even had to ask somebody here. I know I had to ask somebody here again. And they was like, nah, go to the back. So for all future reference, if you're flying out of Copa, they're like the first set of gates at the front of the airport, if that makes sense. If you're in Atlanta, you're in Hartsfield, Jackson, it's all the way in the front. That's kind of like the best way I could put it. All right, so clearly I'm still lost. I think that right, that point right there, I think that's when I noticed, okay, they right over there. All right, let me speed this up. But at this point, you know, we headed to TSA. Y'all already know, ain't nothing special. You know how it is in Atlanta. It wasn't really even too bad either. I ain't gonna front. Like, it was fake backed up for a second, but it wasn't bad. Yo, I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, blur people's faces and shit. Like, I'm in the airport, I'm recording. I don't know. I'm just a test run, man. Y'all let me know if I'm violating any policies or anything. Yo, check this line out. Thank God that wasn't for my flight. I think I was headed to the bathroom real quick, little bathroom break. But I just seen the bar, though, so we about to get active. All right, we made it to the bar. We got to get me a little starter before we get up out of here. Y'all already know. Some more prep. You know what I'm saying? This lady was nice. I kind of zoomed the video up a little bit because it was dry. Wasn't nothing too much going on. Lady was nice, so I asked her if she had a little bit of rep.
You got any reposado here? Reposado?
Mm-hmm. How much for the humidor shot? Can I do a shot of that, please? My go-to is usually Terramana. You know, Terramana, that's probably what I'll choose. But they had Humidor. Humidor is decent. You know, you hit it with a lime or whatever, you can make it work. It ain't too bad. It was a good little prep. Like I said, this is prep. We headed to Panama, so we ain't really too tripping over too much. You know what I'm saying? Yes, please. Can I have a water also? Thank you. Gotta have that lime with that humidor. You got to. That's mandatory. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on and ID me, baby. Make me feel young again, please. Thank you. All right, so we boarding, man. We boarding, man. Let's get on the bird. Let's get situated. Let's see where we seated at. My seat wasn't too bad neither. I think I was like midway in the plane, 17, 15, something like that. But this is my first time flying Copa, so I didn't really know what to expect. I heard good things, so we about to see right now. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Walking past the first class is always crazy, just because I be looking at y'all like, damn, you're about to get the good food. Y'all about to be drinking. They about to bring that wine out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got your little personal headrest and all that. Like, I mean, I'm just like, all right, man, y'all enjoy yourselves, man. I ain't hating, but I'm hating. Let me get to the midway of the joint, man. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think they gave me the emergency row. Yeah, I'm about to wing. So that actually was low. So I actually had some good leg room in there. What was sick though, they ain't have any outlets, and the plane ain't have any Wi-Fi. So that was just like, damn. Yo, they had the old flip down movie screens, you know, from like the early 2000s and the 90s. If you was flying back then, you know, you had like the one screen that'll flip down, and it's like every 5 rows, you just got that one TV. So I'm like, yeah, we on an old bird. But I ain't going front though. The flight was smooth though. Takeoff was smooth. The whole flight was smooth. The food was alright. I ain't got no complaints. All right, so we landed in Panama, right? This is when I noticed like, okay, it's different. Like, yo, first of all, shout out to the Copa Airlines flight attendants. I ain't want to get them, on the glasses. You know what I'm saying? They looked amazing though. That was ridiculous. Then you get to the airport and you start seeing like the Popeyes. You start seeing like the convenience stores. You start seeing the get tens. Like, yo, the shorties was so fine in the airport. It didn't make no sense. I'm like, damn, okay. I know, I see what's going on. So right now, my tour guide Francisco, you about to see him in a second. He was telling me like, yo, if you flying in Copa, you gonna land over in like Terminal 2 or something like that. Yo, it's like a 15-minute walk to baggage claim. I'm like, yo, why is this set up like that? They're like, yo, Delta coming on Terminal 1, everybody, y'all coming in Terminal 2. Yo, it was a real hike. And I sped up the video a little bit, but I feel like since I had to walk, y'all gonna have to walk with me. And I ain't gonna lie, it's nothing but heat in the airport. Like, I feel like the airport probably hiring next to like the dancers and, whatever else, however else they ranking people out here. The baddies are working at the Panama airport, man. It don't make no sense. All right, so now I done got the bag or whatever. I had to get the Red Bull, get everything started, you know what I'm saying? Get my energy back, right? So I'm coming here. At this point, I didn't really know what was going on. They got so many like little mini checkpoints. So I'm just with the family. I'm like, fuck, I'm with the family, fuck. So then I'm coming, I'm like, dude telling me that. My man is like, yo, bro, nah. So I don't really know what he's saying, because he's speaking Spanish. So I'm like, he was cool though. Then he pointed to the sign, like, yo, dumbass, this is handicap only. I'm like, bet, Pop, I got you, thank you. So we outside right now. Yo, the humidity don't make no sense. It was crazy out there, but I'm getting ready to link. I'm getting ready to link the homie, man. Excuse me. What up, man?
How was the flight, man?
Appreciate it, man. Nah, it was smooth. I got my glasses, they recording, just to let you know. But yeah, it was smooth. They ain't have any outlets and no Wi-Fi. It was an older plane, so my damn phone about to die. Oh, it's humid as hell out here. Damn, bro gonna kill me. I definitely just told y'all his name was fucking Francisco. It's not. It's Fernando. Fernando, don't kill me, man. You know he's my boy. All right, so we out here humid. Leaving the airport right now. He give me like a little quick history lesson on the traffic. Traffic is retarded no matter really what time of day. And we got a little hike over to the resort. I didn't really record too much of the ride because it was dark. But y'all see the city and everything, you know, on a later video. So we just kind of chopping it up, kicking it, you know what I'm saying, getting to know each other. Fernando was referred to me by another good fellow that travels, man. Shout out to Chris from Passport Valid. I had to give you that because that was a great alley-oop that you sent me, man. But yeah, man, we rolling out. Ready to get going. I got some of the homegirls already at the resort. And yeah, let's ride out. Let's check in. Let's get going. It's almost 8 o'clock.
Mr. Robertson, welcome home. My name is Oscar.
Oscar, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you, sir. After you, please welcome home. Okay, I will give you the luggage. I see you there in the front. Okay, my coworker is waiting for you over there.
Okay, thank you, Oscar. So everybody working at Dreams, we had Dreams Playa Blanca, by the way, out here in Panama. Everybody that was working here was great. The resort was a little bit slow. You know, I should expect that from Dreams, because that's kind of how Dreams Cancun was. But everybody was nice. You know, they helped me get situated really quickly, man. It wasn't any issues. And shoot, after that, man, you know, got the welcome drink, got the little champagne. We in the room now.
The towels, on all amenities before you can use the restroom, okay? The last thing is if you need the privacy in your room, privacy, you know.
Oh, okay.
You can put the notice to sign. When you order something here, you need to take that from the door, okay? Any questions, sir?
No, I'm good, buddy. You got change on you? Like, give you something? I only got 20. 20s.
Oh, well, I only have 16 right now.
16?
No, $16.
That's fine.
It's fine?
You give you 20, that's cool? If I give you 20, you give me 16?
I have 15, yes. I can give
you. Yeah. I want to give you something, bro.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
You know where's your friends? Or
I think they went to go eat seafood.
The seafood restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate it, sir.
I appreciate you, man.
Okay, you want to go to the seafood place? You can go down by the 212. There's stairs, and then you have the road in front of the building. Just go straight, okay?
Okay, I'm going to go to the bar first, but thank you, buddy.
I see you later, buddy, okay?
All right, thanks, man. So this is a little quick tour of the room. The room was cool, you know what I'm saying? It was dope. I felt like it could have been, you know, like they might need a little upgrade on the resort, but for like what it is though, I didn't have any like real complaints. It wasn't nothing bad standing out. I tried to take y'all on the balcony, but it was dark as hell. You couldn't really see, but it was a nice little view at night. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, I'm about to link the homegirls. We're about to eat. I just wanted to bring y'all in here just to show y'all the process, man, and stay tuned for the next video, you heard?